I don't write scripts for anything I do, be it true crime documentaries or my podcast. And typically I walk in a circle over and over again trying to think of how I'm going to tell the story. And I was in my backyard walking back and forth in the hot sun, and I just began to text Amanda over and over again. Part of me was worried that she thinks I know nothing about the case because I'm about to record, and I'm asking her such simple questions that anyone who's covered this should already know. And I'm asking her this because I'm getting into this mode to where this can't be reality. This can't be life. It can't be that simple. It could not have been something so more preventable than me thinking of DJ Fickey's last day on Earth. As I'm asking her stuff, more stuff comes up. Why did they allow him to burn a couch that wasn't his couch? It's just... And then something crazy happens. I sit down in this chair to record in a regular documentarian style, but that's not what's coming out of my mouth. What's coming out of my mouth is, I am DJ. I am taking my last walk to the old man's house. You know, you worry when you take creative liberties, such as this isn't a situation where the family may watch. The family is 100% going to listen to this as Amanda is on the episode. And I was so nervous when I told her that it's completed, and she said, I'm gonna go listen right now. Right now. I'm like, oh man, I'm acting out the last moments of her brother. And then she told me she cried. Oh man, she told me she cried. First time I ever spoke to Amanda on the phone, and I don't know if it's because we're similar in age. I don't know if it's because we're, Southern, but we hit it off really well. I didn't even realize we talked for well over an hour, and it wasn't all about DJ's case. It was just, it was in the nuances of what we were saying. We talked as if we've known each other for years. And I've worked with many families on documentaries before, but Amanda is like the first one that I got this vibe with. Like I could just text Amanda some random jokes or whatever, or there was this outtake when we recorded the podcast to where I look really stupid. I look really silly. And it's so funny. It's so embarrassing for me, but I know anybody who watches it is funny. So instead of throwing that away, I recorded that little segment and gave it to Amanda. So Amanda is the only person on earth that has this, and because I knew it was going to make her laugh really hard, and she watches it on repeat as I embarrass myself. The way she laughs, the things that she joke at, you can sort of see a sibling through a sibling. I can kind of get who DJ was as a person, the jokes he'd say, even when she says,
there was never a dull moment around. When he was around, he always had people laughing. He had this little British accent that he would do. It was actually, he called it a British accent, but it was almost like it was a mix between British and Australian. And he would start using that accent, just aggravating us and, being silly. And he would literally get stuck on it and would end up, talking in that accent all day.
And then you guys watch my true crime channel and you see I got the same kind of British Australian mixture voice that you guys pick on me for.
I don't mean to be rude, sir, but is that sarcasm I sense in your tone?
Yes, that was sarcasm. Again, you are right. Well, I can see the kind of person DJ was, and how DJ and I would have been really, really close friends. People tell you not to personalize a case. Forget them. Personalize it. Take it in. Look at things that's similar about yourself, so you can put yourself in these people's shoes and you can know what really, really took place. And these things are very horrific. What I saw a man on his last day on earth that left, and he did not want to leave earth. That's what I saw, and that's why we call this Unfinished, the DJ Fickey story. It's out now on all streaming podcast services. You guys can go listen to it on the Alibi-ish podcast. And make sure you go and check out Amanda's social media that she has set up for DJ Fickey. That will be in the description below.